Hi, if you are over indebted and you are considering going on debt counseling, there's a few disadvantages of the process you just need to be aware of. I'm just briefly going to go through a few of them to explain them to you. First of all is if you go on debt review, there will be a flag placed on your name at the credit bureaus. This is to prevent you from obtaining any further debt. The reason for the debt review process is to put you in a better position to settle your existing debts. So that is why that flag will be on your name, to prevent you from just piling debt upon debt. Secondly is the payment term is anything between 3 to 5 years, so it does take a while, but you can however make additional payments towards your debt if and when you can, and you can also settle outright if you're in the position to do so whilst you're on the process, and then you can exit. Then you still need to budget. Even though you get reduced payments on debt review, you still need to make sure that you can afford to pay your living expenses like rent, petrol, those kinds of things, groceries. So you need to get into the habit of budgeting whilst you're on debt review. Then the legal protection you get when you are on the process for creditors not to take legal action against you, that falls away if you stop paying. So if you stop paying your debt review, your creditors can take legal action against you. Then you can't just exit the process when you feel like it. It is a commitment you make to pay off your existing debt. So you can't just decide not to do it anymore, especially if a court order was granted on your debt review. And you are bound by that court order. In certain cases, you can get the debt review flag removed from your name. I've got a video on that. It's on my channel. Please go and watch it. Then there is obviously fees involved. So please discuss that with your debt counselor before signing up. There's application fees, there's legal fees, and there's aftercare fees. Make sure you understand how these fees work. Then lastly is if you go on to the process, you can't nitpick. So you can't decide, okay, I want to include creditor X, Y, and Z, but exclude creditor 1, 2, and 3. It doesn't work like that. All creditors must be treated equally, so all of them must be included into the process. In some cases, however, you can exclude your bond, but there is certain conditions that you need to qualify for before that can be done. If you've got any questions about it, if you're considering going on debt review, please contact me. I'll be happy to help. My advice is always free, friendly, and without any judgment. Thanks for watching.